So can we really rely on the stock and bond markets to reach our level of financial independence? There's definitely a valid argument here, and I think the answer is going to be yes and no. So in this video, we're going to go into those risks some more. You'll notice after every single video, you'll see a legal disclosure, which states that past performance is no guarantee of future performance. And we put that in there for good reason. Of course, there's the compliance and regulatory aspect to doing this, but it's also good common sense because there is no guarantee when it comes to future returns in the market. The financial system has almost imploded a couple of times in the past. The closest it ever got was during the crash of 1929 and the Great Depression that came afterwards, when the Dow fell 85% peak to trough in 4 years. Now, it did eventually make a new high, but it took 20 years to get there. And then again, more recently, it almost imploded again during the great financial crisis of 2008, when the S&P fell 50% in 18 months. Without the fiscal and monetary stimulus at the time, we would likely have had a repeat of the Great Depression. And to quote Warren Buffett, we were on the brink. Now, the S&P did go on to make new highs after that, but it took 10 years to get there. So the question that I have is, will the market have another major crisis moment down the line? And the answer is yes, it will. Right? Every now and then, a gambling nature among investors, an animal spirit, it takes control, and that mechanism, it's not about to go away anytime soon. So in investing, is there a way to have zero exposure to these crisis moments? And in the vast majority of cases, the answer is going to be no. There are always going to be, I think, the extremes of greed and fear that periodically come up and happen. And as a result, I think there will continue to be booms and there will be busts. And I think the market, although it's a pretty good instrument in taking the fire route, I don't think that they're perfect by any stretch. But we have to go back to basics. Like I've stated in other videos, we focus on what we can control. And the one thing that we can control is creating and then sticking to an appropriate asset allocation model to try our best to diversify risk. And I think that makes a world of difference. So when we take the multi-asset allocation model approach, you'd have to have a bubble exist in literally every asset class to be in real trouble. Now, is it a possibility? I guess theoretically, I suppose it is. But it's still better than being totally concentrated in one asset class, which is unfortunately a mistake I see many investors make. Thanks for watching. If you like this content and found it helpful, feel free to share this with your friends and family. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos as they're released. And if you've made up your mind, you've decided you want to become a client and start on your road to financial independence, head on over to our website and fill out the requirements form. The URL is listed in the description below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.